It's been amazing. Everybody's just been very family friendly, helped me through the process and getting me where I need to be at. So I'm really enjoying my time here.
What was the pitch from Illinois?
It was simple. I mean, especially seeing the room they had last year, some 3 guys to the NFL are the same as that coach, and the same coach is still here. So it's like, why not be in the same part of those elite guys and follow in their footsteps?
Was it a tough decision with anything else you had to consider?
Not really. Just the location. Never been up north before, but everything's new, especially trying to get to the next level. So, majority of the football teams in the NFL is up north. So, why not go ahead and get an early start on that?
You excited for winter?
100%. 100%. I'm just got to bundle it up and, get a couple jackets, but we're gonna make it happen.
I was gonna say, in terms of your whole defensive unit, from what you've seen so far, what do you like that you've seen from the group of guys?
Oh man, these guys are extremely positive. Not a lot of negative stuff. You know what I mean? Especially being around an elite group of guys like this. Seeing them every day coming here ready to work. I'm happy for it. I'm ready to see the future hold. So.
How do you fit in to this group and to your room specifically?
Great. I'm 22, but it made me seem like I'm one of the best. But I'm also learning from these guys. You know what I mean? So coming up here, getting around to their culture, not being like the guy just to be like, oh, I'm that guy, whatever the case may be, but most definitely learning from them. I can learn anybody, from the seniors in the room all the way down to the freshmen, so I'm always willing and open to learn.
Do they pigeonhole you here as a nose, or do they make you learn pretty much all 3 spots?
Oh man, I'm learning everything, all the way from the 0 all the way out to the 5, trying to be versatile and play every position.
With nose in particular, Coach Jameson's done a really good job developing guys. Like, what stood out, just so far? What stands out about the way he coaches noses up just in that particular role?
Oh man, his track history. I mean, ever since, he came to my house, he showed me his resume. Ever since from coaching him in high school all the way up to college, it's like, why not follow a guy, know what he, needs to do on the field, on and off the field. So, he played big time football. He coached plenty of guys that made it there to the NFL and is still coming here to get out to the NFL. So I'm trying to be a part of that elite group that he done coached over all these years. So.
How excited are you about, HBCU football's, a real deal, but to go to another level and test yourself that way, how much did that play into your decision making in the portal of, I want to really do this?
Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? Especially growing up, you always want to play the biggest or the best competition out there. So I finally got my time to come up here playing the Big Ten. So it's like, you know what, you can do this. You're a grown man, so come in here and show these guys what they can do. So.
What has stood out to you about the atmosphere, not only in this building of football, but just campus here after spending your college career in an HBCU? What's that transition been like?
Oh man, the resources are 100% different. You know what I mean? I come here, there's everything here I need to have, and it's just making me a better player. Everything from my body's changing to just learning the game of football. You know what I mean? So I'm loving it, especially everything I learned from the HBCU route and now the Big Ten route. So I love it.
How do you describe this path from kind of being an undersized guy who had to prove yourself at your last stop to having this opportunity? How do you describe it?
Always being doubted. You know what I mean? Everybody always has something negative to say about somebody. But at the end of the day, you don't really know who they are until they open up their mouth and hear their story. You know what I mean? So ever since I was growing up, oh, he's too short, he might be this, but it's always going to come to the realization of what am I want to do. You know what I mean? So, I always just listen to what I want to do, listen to my family, and put God first and figure out just holding the path. So I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this for sure.
What do you feel like you've shown over the last couple of years to put yourself in this spot?
I really just came here and showed these guys that I'm one of y'all. You know what I mean? No matter how big, how small somebody is, but in the day, everybody has their role, and I'm here to play mine. So I love it here so far.
When you're jumping into the portal, obviously you're going with some aspirations to go accomplish something on an individual level and then a team level. What are your goals for this year in Champaign?
Honestly, winning another championship. Just came off an amazing 12-1 season with my family back in Tallahassee. So why not bring that winning coach to Illinois and bring one here?
Is there a story behind your first name? I've heard that one before.
Oh man, yeah. My mom, she gave me this beautiful name. My uncle's also named Gentle as well, but it's just a family name being passed on up, so I'm gonna keep this train rolling.
What are you looking for from the school when you went to the portal?
Resources, great coaching, and great culture. You know what I mean? So, like I said, they just had 3 amazing guys come straight from Illinois to go to the NFL. It wasn't a hard decision. You know what I mean? It really wasn't. And also I get to see those guys, see Dax, I've seen Johnny come around the facility and watch those guys work, especially me and Dax. We got in the indoor plenty of times after our lifts, after our run, just going over handshake me, actually talking to him, especially is really great because his story and mine is pretty similar. He came in here with that 1 year mindset goal. He did what he needed to do, got out, and he's balling out in Dallas. So I'm proud of him, and I just met him. So I'm blessed to, be around him and see what he can do.
How much did that solidify your decision to hear a guy who, as you mentioned, like there's a lot of similarities between your paths? Like how much you're already here, committed in the whole deal, but how much you kind of think, yeah, all right, this was right for me?
It feels great. I mean, especially seeing him. You know what I mean? He's about that 6'1", same exact build as me. And it's like, always being doubted about, you might not be able to do this, but actually walking in the building and seeing Johnny and seeing Dax, and I'm like, I'm right here next to y'all. So it's like, it's a reality. Things can actually happen. So, seeing somebody that's my height, my size, my drive, and my demeanor, I can do the same exact thing. So,
not to harp on it, but like, has that been something that's fueled you for your career?
100%. 100%. Think about all the guys that's also small. I mean, the Aaron Donalds, the John Randalls, the Grady Jarretts. All those guys have been doubted before. They're too small, they too this, they too that. But now look at them. Balling out, gonna be in the Hall of Fame one day. So we're all trying to be, right behind those guys.
Was there a moment at FAMU where you decided it clicked with you, like, I can play at the highest level here. This is not an impossible mountain to climb here.
100%. Playing USF, they had a great team this past season. Also playing North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We played Drake May going on that amazing run he had in that team, and it's like, going against those guys, playing them and seeing like we're not too much different from y'all. You know what I mean? It's just the lack of resource that we had. But now that I'm in a great school that has all those things and a great culture and a great scheme, we can do the same exact things as those guys at the Power 5 level. So, you know what I mean? I'm very happy I made this decision to come on up.
With how crazy college football is right now, I imagine everyone's experience in the transfer portal is different. What kind of advice would you give to other guys maybe in a similar position to you as they approach the transfer portal in the future?
Pray and believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, everybody gonna have something to say about you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But you pray, put God first, and actually, believe what you can do. No, the outside noise can all, just quiet down. At the end of the day, once you prove them wrong, they will be right there behind you saying, oh, look what he did. I was with him the whole time. But like I said, believe in yourself, put God first.
What's been your process? Like you mentioned, you're 22, kind of an older guy. Like there's some younger guys in the room. So what's been your process of kind of acclimating to them and not overstepping, but also like you've got a lot of experience to share as well?
Learning. They people just like us. You know what I mean? So it's not like I see them as, oh, you younger than me. I can't learn from you. In that day, those guys go in there and put the same amount of weight on as we do. They run the same exact force as we do. You know what I mean? It's a family. I don't look at these guys as being, oh, you're older than me, you gotta listen to me. Nah, you've been here before me, so I'm gonna come in here, listen to what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna just critique off, and then we're gonna go bounce ideas back and forth and be, better team. At the end of the day, because you might not know, it don't matter if you're in there with a senior or a freshman. At the end of the day, it's 11 guys gonna be in that field, and you gotta get that job done. So it don't matter about the age, the height, the size. You gotta listen to, your teammates. So yeah.
How would you describe JMO as a coach?
He's great. He's great. I mean, a family man first. He put God first for sure. But then when he came out to recruit me at my house, that's really what solidified it. You know what I mean? Sitting around the dinner table, hearing his ideas, like I said, seeing his resume, the people that he done coached before me, the people he played with, it wasn't hard. You know what I mean? Also having that, like I said, that black coach to believe in you, it made me feel great. You know what I mean? He came here and he took a chance on the 5'11", the 6 foot D tackle out of Florida A&M. It rarely happens. So him seeing his goal for me and the other D tackles that came before me as well, I mean, his plan is amazing.
He comes across as such a quiet guy, but did you pick up on just him kind of what he has to say is, when he speaks, it's impactful?
Yes, for sure. It's legit. I mean, like I said, the resume speaks for itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's kind of hard not to follow a guy that knows what he's talking about, know what he's doing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm listening to what he has to say because, one, he has done it and he has proven it. So why not go ahead and be the, follow behind the teacher? So.
Although you come off as a very confident guy, getting acclimated to any new place is a little tough. Is there anyone that stood out in terms of kind of helping you in that process, getting acclimated here?
Honestly, everybody. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have all these bells and whistles like we did at the HBCU route. So everything is new to me. Everything from the workouts to the eating to even like the stuff we take on and off the field. You know what I mean? So everything right now is new to me. But at the same time, I'm happy for this. Happy for this decision I made because everything's a learning. Every day I learn. No matter what it is, it's taking care of my body to fueling it the right way. I'm happy for everything that I done learn. And at the same time, I also could call my guys on the phone back at FAMU and be like, hey, y'all should buy this, y'all should do this. So, you know, cause I done seen it and it's shown and I can prove it. So I'm happy about this.
Playing the